Hey guys, what is up? And today, well, I feel kind of bad. And the reason for that is I've been seal clubbing thanks to the Project R missions on World of Warships. I needed to clean up some tier 2 and 3 kills for those missions. And to do so, I decided to buy back the Umikaze because I had fun with this little destroyer when I had it at tier 2. And all in all, it's a very well-rounded tier 2 ship and very powerful and fast reloading torpedoes for its tier. And I mean, it's also one of the most stealthy ships in the tier, if not the most stealthy. I'm not quite sure with the Tachibana coming out for this February mission, but either way, it plays like a Japanese destroyer because it is a Japanese destroyer. You sit there, you spam torpedoes everywhere, and you pop in and out of sight. And then again, since it's me playing it, I have to pay attention to its guns. So while they don't turn fast and they don't reload exactly amazingly fast, they're still decent guns for its tier and definitely outmatch other guns if you have the advantage on enemy destroyers. So getting into it, I'm heading into the islands on the side of the big race. I'm searching basically for anything I can drive up next to and just derp with torpedoes because I'm looking for those kills. I really want to get these 10 kills finished so I don't have to deal with tier 2 teams. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll find some down here because that's where tier or low tier players like to mix it up. There's our first target. It's a Russian tier 2 destroyer. We'll drop our torpedoes where we think he's heading. He's firing back. There's some shots coming in over there, and there goes my engine. So pop that repair. And it's an Emden that shot at me. Could be another high tier player in a low tier ship, but who knows, that was a free ship. Will our torpedoes hit that destroyer? He's still sailing in a straight line. There's one. Did cause flooding. Pay attention to that because as you notice so far, he hasn't hit his repair button. Whether he has it or not, I'm not sure. I don't think he got shot after I hit him. So I'm pretty sure he has it, but it is low tier, so I'm not sure if he knows he has it. He's still flooding, and there's some fire coming in on him. I think at low tiers when you're first in the game, there should be a pop-up that says, here's your repair party, you're taking damage, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe he just doesn't know that he can take flooding damage. But we're kind of sailing back to try to secure the kill. There's a Chester over there, definitely within view range of me. Since this is a pretty much new ship, so I think this was my first or second match trying to get tier 2 kills. I do not have the situational awareness skill to tell me when I'm spotted. And there goes the tier 2, succumbs to my flooding, devastating strike, and liquidator for killing him with flooding. Chester really close. I'm starting to take fire from all these cruisers and that destroyer over there. Oh, and there's another destroyer. Another tier 2 Russian destroyer. Really close range. I know he has torpedoes. Trying to get away. Popped smoke, but he's too close for me to disappear in it because it is within 2 kilometers. Smash that Chester. That was right behind him. There's a shot. There's a shot. There's a shot. All 3 hit. Decent damage. Now he's back in my smoke. I'm kind of turning in. I'm going to bump into this cruiser, but I'm trying to get torpedoes around on him. And it looked like he tried to stop in my smoke right there. And he's shooting at me. There's his torpedoes. I drop torps into the smoke. I'm a bit too late as he notices, or I notice him come out the other side. Barely dodge his torpedoes. I got very lucky there. And I'll continue shooting at him while my torpedoes reload. Got 9 more seconds on those. They're at this tier, it's basically heavy cruiser reload times. I think it's like 15 seconds for the Umikaze's torpedoes. One more volley, got the kill. But I'm immobilized. Oh, there we go. Got the repair up. Who's next? Oh, more torpedoes. Oh shit. Ooh, thought I was done there. Got very lucky. Was just outside the Russian torpedo range. So I'll take that lucky shot there and get away with my life. So who's next? There's an Emden. Oh, there's that Umikaze. Remember that one, because he'll come in later. I'm not the only steel clubber in this battle. Kind of line up on the Emden. I kind of want to get shots into that Umikaze because he is the biggest threat at the moment, in my opinion, because he can get within my stealth range, so I can't stealth fire torpedoes. Maybe those will connect, maybe not. I only have 4 torpedoes, so I might as well drop them. But yeah, while there's a down pause, or basically a pause in the action while I try to torp stuff, Wargaming is kind of getting rid of the seal clubbing, if you haven't heard about it. This patch is going to change the low tier matchmaking a bit so that players who have been in the game longer don't get stuck in the same queue as brand new players who are just learning to play the game, because as you will see in these battles, it's not great for the new players. Ooh, there's a Samson pretty close. Dresden right there. Barely dodging his torpedoes. Slid right through him. There's the Umikaze. Emden's still sailing in a straight line. Definitely within my torpedo range now, so I'll drop some that way. Hopefully the Umikaze will get in the way of those torpedoes and take one for the Emden. But I don't think I'll get that lucky. And as you see, our Dresden over there is duking it out with those, I think, 2 destroyers. Doing a fairly good job at it, dodging all the torpedoes. Torpedoes going in towards that Umikaze. Oh, they missed the Umi. Looks like yep, 1 hit on the not the Dresden, the Emden. Almost the same ship. So we'll drop another set. Will these torpedoes get near me? Hopefully not. I can cut across them anyway. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Still getting shot at because I'm basically the only ship spotted, so I might as well shoot back at this Umikaze that's giving me trouble. Drop some torps for the Umikaze, even though he's doing a really good job of dodging mine. Fire off another shot. Looks like the Emden dodged my other spread of torpedoes. Come on. Eat those torpedoes. I really wouldn't want to deal with you anymore. Does look like we lost the Dresden. Umi's gonna slip through my torpedoes right there. Ooh, there's a Samson right behind him. Maybe... Nah, he probably won't eat them. They were spotted by the Umikaze. I think I'm not sure if I chucked those out or if it was just a bug with the replay. Might have been launched at the Emden. Because he is almost within the range, and I think he was sailing forward. So he might drive into those. We shall see. Our team's doing a decent job of making a comeback of this game. It's 7-9. We are losing by 2 ships. Taking some more pot shots at this Umikaze. By now I've kind of figured he's a little bit more skilled than the other players. And oh, there's another one. Oh god, too close, too close. Quick, get some shots. Torpedoes at him. Something. Get him away from me. I don't want another destroyer this close. They're supposed to be the ones dodging torpedoes, not me. 1, 2. I don't think that Emden has repairs. Yep. Random spread, drop the Emden. 1 torp into the Umikaze. There's a double strike, the Confederate, and a Kraken Unleashed for 5 kills. So, seal clubbing. Pretty good. So we'll take some more pot shots at the Samson over here. We've successfully tied the game up with that. There's high caliber. Just listing rewards in chat now. 1 more shot at the Samson. Will I get him? Nope. Unlucky shot. Won't reload in time to steal the kill. Cruiser got it, which is perfectly fine. So now we'll go after this Emden. Oh. Torps. Oh, got lucky dodging those. Glad I turned. Continue heading for this Emden.
Torpedoes to port.
More torpedoes. Oh god. Yeah, if I hadn't gotten lucky and those hadn't run out of range at that point, I would have died right there. And my little Kraken spree would have ended. Which hopefully these two would have been able to clean up the last 2 kills. I'm pretty sure they would have been able to. But we're lining up on the Emden now. It looks like he's going to turn into this little channel here. It is an Emden, so like I said, he may be a higher skill player than the other players in this game. And here's where I decide to show my newbiness with torpedoes. Could fire him right here, but I do have his front, which would make it easy to dodge. I have the tight spread on. He's shooting at me. Drop 1, drop 2, he turned into me. Just the right time, I missed all of them. So, what a great destroyer player I am, right? Missing all the torpedoes at 1 kilometers of range. But he turned right into the other Umikaze's torpedoes, ate one of them, and now I'm just going to sit here and shoot at him. A little bit of damage there. Will we get a good shot at him? Still, yeah, here we go. Take that. He's burning. Should burn out before the enemy Umikaze, or not enemy, friendly Umikaze gets it with torpedoes. So there's 6 kills.
Engine boost deactivated.
I am kind of disabled here since I don't have the Last Stand Captain perk, which is gonna be nice after this patch because it'll be moved down to tier 2 and more accessible to anybody who needs it in low tier destroyers. So it'll be nice when you're facing the light cruisers of tier 4 and 5 when they're just peppering with you with shots and taking out your engine every single time you repair it. Well, now you don't need a let's see, what is it, 6 skill captain to get it? No, not 6, 7 skill, right? It's 4. I don't know, I'm not doing math right now. But you don't need a high skill captain to get Last Stand after this patch, or if the patch notes stand how they are now, after the public test arrives and finishes, as it's already doing, or it's already in session now. So, if it stands, it'll be tier 2, easily accessible to low tier destroyers if they decide to take it, and we will just go on our merry way of never having our engines knocked out all the way. And this is when you can tell that this guy has been playing the Umikaze a lot and is probably seal clubbing like me, because he has the Last Stand perk. His engines are out and he is not stopping or slowing down. He's about 3/4 speed right now, which is the limit if your engines are knocked out with Last Stand. And he's definitely got the perk on because he's still going. So we'll take some more pot shots at him. There's 1 hit at him. Our other I think it's an Umikaze that we have left. Yep, he's still capping. He's staying right in the cap circle. The enemy Umikaze can't reset it by shooting since this is a zone game. He has to be in the cap to reset it. And it looks like we will cap out this game for the win. So, quite an interesting seal clubbing game. And just look at that list of rewards. Pretty good flag farming, I guess you could call it. Good thing this is changing because it is really cruel to new players. Confederate, Double Strike, always nice to get those. Kraken, High Cal, Liquidator, and 2 Devastating Strikes. Probably about 40,000 damage. So not a lot, but the next game I have coming up will do plenty of damage. And it is a little bit better, I guess, for steel clubbing standards. It's tier 3 in my Dursky. So, this is one of the first games I had in the ship. I decided to try the Russian cruiser line since I needed to do these not cruiser, they basically are light cruisers, but Russian destroyer line. since I needed these Project R missions done, I might as well use a ship line to get them done. I'm not sure if I will continue further up this line, since if I want to play a small cruiser, why don't I just go play a cruiser? But I'm having fun in them, and this game kind of shows why. Thing to note about this ship, 5 torpedo launchers. 5 double torpedo launchers. With, I think, a 19-second reload. So, can put a lot of torpedoes in the water, but they only have a 3-kilometer range. So short range, Russian derpiness. We're heading to the same area, opposite side of the map, searching for any enemy ship willing to get close to me, so that I can just come around a corner and derp them with torpedoes. And these things do have a large spotting range, so I expect to come around this corner and immediately be spotted by something. And since I am using a captain from my Gremiashki, that is, I think, fully retrained by this battle. Yep, I have my situational awareness skill. And there's the Umikaze that's spotting me. I'm a Russian destroyer, might as well shoot it since I'm always going to be spotted. Started a fire on him. Hopefully he'll use that to pop his repair ability. So maybe I'll take out his engine or something next time I see him as I come around this island. Destroyer right behind me, I'm not sure what it is. Might be a Russian or Japanese destroyer just based on its fire rate of its guns. Come around, get the torpedoes ready, and there's the Umikaze. Basically stopped dead in the water. I don't know why, but he's about to get 10 Russian torpedoes to the face for that. Friendly destroyer launching torpedoes behind us, but it won't be needed. 1, 2, first blood, devastating strike. Goodbye, Umikaze. Seal clubbing. Always fun. Not exactly nice, but always fun. Oh, it's the tier 2 Russian destroyer behind us. Alright. I skipped over that one. I favored the Umikaze for the missions. Just as you saw in the previous battle, I kind of have fun in it. Detected by something. Not quite sure what. Oh, there it is. American tier 2, the Samson. He's sitting on the edge of that island over there, detecting me. So, pop a couple shots at him while I have an opening. And there's a Wix tier 3 American destroyer right behind him. Not entirely sure if I want to get into a fight with that thing. Oh, Umikaze right in front of me, 2 kilometers. There's his torpedoes. Friendly Samson right there, 4 kilometers out. Looks like he's stopped or slowed, so my torpedoes shouldn't catch him. I beached myself on this island right here because I'm a noob apparently. But I did dodge the Umikaze's torpedoes. He will not dodge the spread of mine. 3 into him for another devastating strike. Oh, second string of torpedoes from him. Reversing dodged those. Still a torpedo warning. I think it's a friendly torpedo from the Samson over there. Yep, straighten out just to dodge that. Make sure he doesn't catch me with one of those. Dresden beached over there, but we got a bunch of destroyers on the other side of this island. Because we still have that Samson and Wix to deal with. And it looks like they're fighting it out with our destroyer that went that way, which I think was our tier 2 friend. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce the Russian tier 2. I just usually call it the Stroganov. But we're going to back up a bit and support him against these two. There's the Wix. Fire off at it. And ninja the kill. Seal clubbing for kills. Always fun. I don't usually ninja kills. I'm not usually playing ships that are able to. And the enemy Samson just rammed that guy to get a diehard. So good job on his part. But we are going to start shooting at him now, since he has to back off the wreck of our friendly destroyer. Now if our guns feel like hitting him, maybe we'll actually kill him. I just took out his steering, and there's the kill. So, that brings us up to 4 kills, all destroyers so far. Can you figure out what class is easiest to seal club at short ranges? Definitely don't want to get close to tier 2 cruiser. They have pretty fast firing guns. But as you can see, this Dresden and St. Louis are trying to fight each other for directions. One's trying to get away from our fleet. The other one is trying to not run into the island. And they're having kind of a disagreement here. Still spotted, or I was still spotted, so they probably know I'm here. Looks like the St. Louis ran aground, so he's backing off the island. And I don't want to miss and get killed by him, so I'm not going to go over there into their whole fleet and get mauled by their guns. So I'm going to derp a few torpedoes at him while he's backing up. Hopefully he can't go forward in time to dodge those. It looks like he is slowing down. There goes my steering. Repair that. Will he be able to stop in time? Nope, it looks like he stopped right in the middle of my torpedoes. 5, 6 into him. Another devastating strike, and there's the Kraken. But this game is not over yet. There's still... I mistook the 4 up there. There's still 5 enemy ships. There's an Orlan, the tier 1 Russian cruiser. Starting to shoot at him. Such a tiny ship. Dresden right there. Pop some more shots off. 2 South Carolinas over there. Gonna derp some shots at the one coming towards me, but they will never reach because he won't drive into them. The South Carolina is a very, very slow ship, and he won't cover that 1 kilometer difference between the edge of my torpedoes and where his position is by the time I can't talk tonight. By the time my torpedoes reach the edge of their spread. But we're gonna line up on this Orlan and do some tier 1 seal clubbing. So we're gonna come around this corner on him. He obviously knows I'm here because he's pointing his ship at me. He wants to get some shots into the destroyer. Throw some shots his way, and he evaporates. Somehow, the strong Russian HE sunk him with a citadel. So, that's always nice. Good to know tier 1 cruisers have citadels because they obviously need them. For some reason, I can never seem to find one of them when I'm using AP in tier 2 and 3 cruisers, so who knows. Guess I just got lucky there. But this South Carolina is still coming this way, so shall we finish him off and give him a good learning on what a destroyer can do? I think so. And it's going to take a minute to actually get near him because he goes pretty damn slow and I have to turn all the way around. So we have to get nice and close to give him a good clubbing. Because I don't think that other South Carolina is going to survive the barrage that my team is putting into him right now. Because he is the sole focus, whereas the one that I found is not. And I'm coming around the corner. His guns are facing the opposite way. His secondaries see me. But I don't think they're going to help him in this situation. There goes the other South Carolina. This one's shooting and killed the destroyer in the middle. But I don't think he's going to swing his guns around in time to survive what I'm about to throw his way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bam. 4 torpedo hits, Confederate, high cal, another devastating strike, bringing my list of rewards and the game to an end. So, seal clubbing, quite entertaining at some points. Also very cruel to do to new players. Thank you Wargaming for the Project R event. But also pretty good, pretty good flag farming at low tiers just because you can kill them so fast. Good thing that's changing. 15 torpedo hits. Russian torpedoes don't do a lot of damage, but there's a crap ton of them. Confederate, high cal, Kraken, First Blood, and 4 devastating strikes. I think 3 of those were destroyers, so they don't have a lot of health in the first place. So, what surprised me about this game was the amount of damage that I actually did. Yeah, around 70,300. What the hell did I just say? I can't math tonight, guys. I'm sorry. 73 1000 damage. So, pretty fun. Good little time seal clubbing. Probably won't do it once this event's over unless somebody wants me to help them level up, which I'm not sure how the queue will work after this next patch. So, we shall see on that. But hopefully Wargaming makes it so we don't have to seal club so much, because it is really cruel to new players just to go around and do this. So, hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.